Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today, we have a profound topic to discuss. Why is life a journey of storms and rain? This question has lingered in many minds, especially when facing hardships. What does it mean for us when we encounter challenges in our lives? And how can these difficult moments help us grow and find deeper meaning in our journey? By the end of this video, I hope you'll find clarity and insight into why life truly feels like a journey through both storms and rain. Life, in all its unpredictability, sometimes feels like a series of unrelenting storms. Yet, just as the saying goes, the storm eventually gives way to sunshine. But this isn't a simple concept, it's an idea deeply rooted in spirituality and personal growth. As you walk through life's storms, you'll find that each challenge you face is not just a test of endurance, but a path towards self-discovery and enlightenment. We've all heard it said before, life is a journey. However, not all journeys are smooth. At some points, you may find yourself facing obstacles that seem insurmountable. Life seems like it's testing you, pushing you into situations where the storm clouds hang heavily overhead, and the path forward is unclear. But what if I told you that these challenges are not the enemy? Instead, they are part of a spiritual process. What if the storms, the emotional turmoil, and the struggles are what are actually shaping you into someone more resilient, stronger, and ultimately more at peace with the world? As we dive deeper into this idea, I want you to think about your own life. When was the last time you faced a storm? And how did you weather it? Did you let the winds knock you down, or did you stand firm, finding strength in the challenge itself? This journey through storms and rain is not just about surviving but about growing. The rains nourish, the winds purify, and the rough roads bring you closer to the realization of your potential. We'll now take a closer look at how different individuals, with different stories, have navigated their own personal storms. Let me share with you the story of a young artist named Anne. Anne, born in a small town, lived a simple life. She wasn't wealthy, and she didn't have a clear path to success. Her dreams seemed distant and out of reach, but she carried with her a passion for art. It was the one thing that grounded her amidst all of life's confusion. When Anne's family faced financial hardships, she had to make a choice: keep fighting for her dream, or put it aside for something more practical. At first, it seemed like an impossible decision, especially with the pressures of reality pushing her to take the safer route. But Anne chose to continue her path despite the storm that surrounded her. She worked long hours, saving money from her part-time job to attend art classes. It was a rough journey, filled with doubt and loneliness, but with every stroke of her brush, she moved closer to realizing her dream. That summer, she spent 12 hours a day painting in a small studio, working through exhaustion, uncertainty, and the fear that her dreams might not ever come true. 3 years later, she gained admission into a prestigious art school, and later became a well-known illustrator. Anne's story is a perfect example of how life's storms aren't meant to break us. Instead, they forge us into who we are meant to become. But why do storms come into our lives? Why must we face adversity? The answer lies in the concept of spiritual growth. Each storm you face is an opportunity for spiritual awakening, a challenge that forces you to dig deeper within yourself to find the strength, patience, and wisdom you didn't know you had. Just like a plant needs rain to grow, we too need adversity to evolve. It is easy to misunderstand this process, especially when you're in the thick of it. But remember, just as the strongest trees grow in the harshest conditions, you too grow through struggle and hardship. The key to facing these storms is in how we respond. When life throws you a curveball, do you resist and try to run away from the storm, or do you lean into it, knowing that it will eventually lead to growth and clarity? True growth comes not from avoiding adversity, but from embracing it with faith, knowing that every challenge has something valuable to offer. Throughout history, Many great spiritual teachers have shared wisdom on navigating life's challenges. Buddha, for instance, often spoke of suffering as an intrinsic part of life, but he didn't simply say we should suffer. Rather, he pointed out that suffering is an opportunity for us to let go of attachments and develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. So, how can we apply this wisdom to our lives? How can we shift our perspective on the storms that we face? First, it's important to acknowledge that no storm lasts forever. Whether you're going through financial difficulty, a personal loss, or simply feeling overwhelmed by life's demands, know that every storm is temporary. By acknowledging that the storm will pass, you can find peace in the present moment and focus on navigating through it with purpose. Secondly, it's vital to develop resilience. Resilience doesn't mean avoiding hardship, it means learning how to grow from it. Like a muscle that gets stronger through resistance, our spirit grows stronger when we face adversity head-on. Finally, remember that you are not alone. Everyone faces their own version of the storm, but we all share in the journey of overcoming it. Seek support from others, whether it's through a community of friends, family, or even spiritual teachings that resonate with you. As we come to the end of this discussion, I want to leave you with a final thought. Life, like a journey through storms and rain, is a process of continuous growth and evolution. The road may not always be smooth, but with every step, you are becoming more of who you are meant to be. So, I encourage you to embrace the storms of your life. Don't let them defeat you. Instead, use them as opportunities to rise higher, to see the world with greater clarity, and to walk with a deeper sense of purpose. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that today's message gave you some inspiration and insight into your own journey. I'd love to hear your thoughts and stories in the comments below. How have you weathered your storms, and what lessons have you learned along the way? Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with others who may benefit from it. Until next time, may you walk through life's storms with strength, grace, and resilience.